Hello everybody, let me introduce our team because there is the project task from team 6 class B. There is the name M.Fakhri Nasruddin, Robby F.A and Septian Dwi R. Basic theory, circular linked list. A circular linked list is a variation of the linked list. It is a linked list whose nodes are connected in such a way that it forms a circle. In the circular linked list, the next pointer of the last node is not set to null, but it contains the address of the first node, thus forming a circle. A circular linked list can be singly linked list or doubly linked list. In a doubly linked list, the previous pointer of the first node is connected to the last node, while the next pointer of the last node is connected to the first node. There is the example from the single circular linked list and double circular linked list. Basic operation: the circular linked list support insertion, deletion, and display of the list. Insertion, an operation for insert a new node to the linked list. Deletion, an operation for delete a new node from the linked list. And display, an operation to display the linked list. Case study. Variable, what we use is a normal and disability. Case is making a simulation groceries QU program for normal human and disability human. In this case study, this program uses a method storage circular linked list. This program will do groceries QU operation with two storage. There is a normal and disability for separation between line normal QU and line disability QU, so that the second row is not mixed. The detail will display in the demo. Characteristic and variable. This program has two character with two type storage QU. There is a normal and disability. For checking the QU was empty or filled, we must do with method simpan. To add the QU, we use the method tambah orang. Delete the QU, we use the method hapus orang, and display the QU, we use the method lihat antrian. Variable, what we use a normal. And disability, analyze, edit the QU, and implementation class or struct. Edit the QU, a dataset that has a head or front where the data is DQU, and a tail or rear where the data is NQU to the QU. Operation tambah orang to add QU from the rear, hapus orang to delete QU from the front, lihat antrian to display the QU, simpan to checking the QU is empty or filled. Implementation struct. There is the source code for the struct. Type def struct data charnik nama with array 50. Data that's pointer berikutnya. Implementation class to add the QU from rear and input the nick with name. There is void antrian sembako tambah orang. Class for delete a QU from the front. And there is the example class for display the FA level QU.
Analysis in the form of abstract data types and implementation of the classes or struct use. In short code, we have struct with the name data, which as before contained data pointer berikutnya char nick with value 50 and nama with value 50. To implementation class, here we have class with the name antrian sembako with public, which contained one constructor and 4 method, and private, which contained data pointer belakang. Here there is a constructor, the function to initialize it by checking whether pointer belakang has not value. Then go this method simpan. This method to check whether antrian sembako is empty or not. If yes, it will receive the sort true or antrian sembako empty. Then we have method tambah orang. In it, we make new pointer, namely data pointer B equal new data. Next, we input nick and nama. Nick dan nama. The input will be saved on pointer B. If pointer B equal null, then pointer belakang equal pointer B. B menuju berikutnya equal belakang, which mean data stored on pointer B from previous input will take the front position. Then if function simpan is false, then which means the next value is stored pointer B, a position behind the front position. Next, there is method hapus orang, which contains new pointer. Data pointer H. This method is used to take a value is the front position. At the end of the function exit delete, which is useful to delete the memory from pointer H. Then there is method lihat antrian. In here we make new pointer. Data pointer P if function simpan is true, then antrian still empty. There is P sama dengan belakang menuju berikutnya. As for do while loop, which will loop the output value on pointer P. Exceed 1. The explanation above is algorithm explanation for the operation Q that we use. Next, we are getting into function mind. Function mind, first of all, we will declare about the object which have to storage. There are normal and disabilitas. After that, we will declare about the variable pilih antrian, pilih 1, dan pilih 2 with type data integer. Then we will make an output with an input pilih antrian. to choose which number that we will choose if the input 1. It will go into queue normal person with while loop, which will repeat the input that will happen inside. There are 4 options and it is give pilih 2. For the optional input, if we input 1, so it will lead to method tambah orang. If 2, it will lead to method hapus orang. Of 3, it will lead to the method lihat antrian. Pilih antrian with number 2 will have a process like queue normal person, which make it different is if the object for queue normal person is normal, if it's for queue disabilitas, the object disabilitas. Okay, let's continue for the demo program. In this program, 2 different queues will be created. The first is a basic food queue for normal people and the second is a basic food queue for people with disabilities. We will enter the order for normal people, then choose number 1. Next, there are several options in it. 1. Queue in order from front to back. 2. Remove the front person from the queue. 3. See the queue of normal people. And 4. Return. Select number 1 to input queue data, in which we enter nick and name. We make 2 examples of queuing data. Input sequence number 1. Enter nick. Enter name. Press enter. The serial number 1 data has been successfully inputted. Then input sequence number 2. Enter nick. Enter name. Then press enter. The serial number 2 data has been successfully inputted. Then select number 3 to display the queue data that has been previously input. To delete the queue data that has been inputted, we select number 2. The queue number 1 will be deleted. If we want to return to the initial menu, the select number 4. For people with disabilities, the process is the same as normal. Okay, thank you for watching us from Team 6.